Hey, playa, have you ever been in a social situation where you felt nervous and awkward and didn't know how to respond to another person? You just kind of stood there and froze up? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to share 5 tips on what you can do in those situations so you can calm your nerves and handle it like a pro.
This is the Josh Speaks. You're watching the Josh Speak.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. So, if you want to learn and grow, hit the subscribe button and make sure to click on the notification bell. We've all been in social situations where nervousness tends to kick in. We don't know where to put our hands, we don't know what to say, we don't know where to look, we just don't know how to handle those situations. But I think these 5 things are going to help you kind of navigate through them so you can feel more comfortable and confident in yourself. The first tip you should know is that whenever you start to feel overwhelmed in any situation, you can always return to your breath. Most people tend to forget that breathing helps regulate your body, helps calm you down, so return to it. For example, if you start to get flustered while you speak and you end up stuttering or forgetting your words or just kind of messing up your thought, stop, breathe, and it'll help reset your mind. Now I know, breathing is something that you're always doing, but by mindfully and consciously returning to your breath, you're able to focus on the air entering your body and exiting your body. And when you're able to kind of just get into that cyclical pattern, you tend to forget about all the things outside that are making you nervous. Trust me on that. Whenever I start to feel overwhelmed, that's exactly what I do. And it doesn't matter if you're talking to your crush, giving a presentation, talking to your parents, your friends, whoever. You can always return to your breath and bring yourself back to that calm state. Now, once you've done that, the second tip you're going to want to use whenever you're speaking and you start to feel nervous is to slow down your words and think about what you're saying. Sometimes so many thoughts are just bouncing around in your head that you end up saying something just to fill the void, just so that there's no awkward silence and just so that you don't look like you're just standing there going, And if you find yourself speaking incredibly fast because you don't know what to say and you don't know how to handle the situation, try to slow down the things that you're saying, because the slower you speak, the more impactful your words will be, and the easier it is for you to control your thought process. Your body tends to move with the tempo of how you speak. So if you're speaking really fast, your movements are really fast. But if you slow down your speech, you're able to kind of just be more in the moment. And trust me, the person that's there listening to you isn't going to think any differently of you. In fact, they're actually going to pay more attention to the things that you're saying because you're putting emphasis on each syllable. And this principle tends to be one of those fake it till you make it kind of things. Once you start to feel comfortable saying whatever you're saying, you can go back to your normal speech pattern. But when you're in those awkward moments, slow it down and think about those words. The third tip, which is important for you to know here, is that you're not going to always get it right whenever you speak to someone. You will get nervous from time to time, but what you can do is practice with other people. Practice talking to people that you don't get nervous around. Practice conversation with them. Practice asking questions. Practice listening. Do everything you can to prepare yourself for the situations where you will talk to people and you will get nervous. For example, if you're nervous about talking to your crush because you think you're going to mess up your words or you're just not going to know what to say, try talking to other people that you're not intimidated by. If you like a girl and you're afraid of her, try talk to other girls that you're not afraid of. Get into the habit of having conversations with other people because you're going to start to pick up the skills on how to make conversations flow. And once you do that, you can always just apply it back to the situation where you'd probably be nervous. Not to mention, practicing talking to someone right before you jump in and talk to someone new for the first time will make it a whole lot easier because you've already broken the ice. You've already gotten yourself into the habit of having a conversation. So what more is talking to one more person when you've already done it for the first time? The fourth tip, which a lot of people know but never really take advantage of, is the fact that if you feel awkward or overwhelmed in a situation, it's okay to excuse yourself. You don't have to force yourself to stay in the situation just to save face or not look weird. If it's too much and you can't handle it, it's okay to tell someone, hey listen, I gotta head over there to go do something, but it was nice talking to you and we'll talk again soon. You have to put yourself first here. Yes, you will run into awkward situations and it is important for you to work through them at times, but if you feel like it's too much for you to handle, it's okay to step back, think it over, and then reapproach it later. You don't have to power through every single moment because sometimes doing something without any thought applied to it might actually hurt you more than if you didn't do it at all. And the fifth tip, which is super important to remember if you've ever bombed any social situation, is to recognize that that moment will pass. We've all walked away from social situations where we beat ourselves up thinking, I should have said this, I should have done this, if only I can go back and change things, that would make it better. But trust me, the moment has passed. It's It's something you have to live with. Reevaluate it, think about what you did, and the next time you encounter a situation, try to apply those learning skills to that one. Yes, it might have been a moment where you've said something incredibly stupid, but look, as long as you're willing to learn and grow, you can rectify that situation. You can move forward and change things for the better. You don't have to dwell on what happened or what you said or what you didn't say. The fact of the matter is this: you control your outcome and your destiny, so take control of it. Look at every moment and social situation as a learning experience. Look, you're not going to be perfect every single time you talk to someone. You will be awkward and nervous from time to time, but it doesn't mean it has to happen all the time. And with practice, with thinking it through, with breathing, all these different tips will help you handle those situations a whole lot better. What do you think though? How do you tend to respond whenever you're in an awkward social situation? Leave your comments down below and we'll talk about it. The learning doesn't end there though. If you want to dig deeper into this, you can check out my book, Embracing the Awkward, where I break down how to handle these social situations like a pro. You can also tap on the playlist right there on your screen to watch more videos about dealing with social situations. I think they'll be super helpful for you guys, so check out those 2 resources. On that note, I'll catch you tomorrow. As always, love and peace.